Hey guys, what's up? Destroyer here, and welcome back to World of Tanks. So today we are in the WZ-132 on a very nice matchup on Swamp. So it's a 357 and we're top tier. So we're in a light tank obviously, and the spread is going to be pretty damn good. If we can stay alive, this should be pretty fun. We've got the team spreading out pretty evenly. You can see the moving out here, and considering I'm pushing up here somewhat alone, but that's not really any problems with that because I've got plenty of cover and I'm in a tier 8 light in a top tier 357 matchup. So I noticed the AMX CDA 105 over there, which is probably one of the few tanks in this matchup that can really give me a lot of trouble. So just paying attention to that. For some reason our 12T and, well, 12T decides life isn't worth living, so there he goes. Was going to shoot at that T71, but well, he died, and then I was going to shoot that guy, but he decided that he should stop there, so no hits on there. Was going to go for the bat shot, but didn't reload in time, and then that was just bad aim from me. So far we've done no damage, although, and some more bad lead. So far we've shot a few shots, but we haven't really hit much. But now I've moved up here. Now this is kind of risky because there's quite a few tanks down there that could push up on me, and here's the Chinese gun depression of this tank coming into action. And unfortunately, when I finally get the crosshair on him, that shot goes over the top of the T20. So I like see if I can get something there, but then I'm like, alright, I'll go along the edge here, and I'm like, you know what, screw it, I would have spotted any things that were shooting there, so I'll come up along the side and just put a nice 253 damage into the T20 and get some spotting damage. He turns his gun around to face me, but T25-2 comes up. So now I notice that there's still a lot of tanks there, but that I can get a shot on the side of the T34-85M that's over here, but the T25-2 decides it's a good idea to push up into all those tanks. And as we're going to see, that's not going to work out that well for him. So I auto-aim quickly onto the T34-85M there. Just get that first shot off. That second shot somehow tracks him, and this is just an easy kill, except it's not because the FV304 gets it. But that's all good. So the score's even. Well, it was even at 5-all. Now we're down by one tank, 5-6, but it's all pretty fair here, although the enemy team is all pretty close together and we're spread out. Alright, so that's a nice shot there on the side of the Batjet 12T for 261, and that's really important damage there because the Batjet 12T, if not a one-shot for me, can just rush me and become quite a hazard. So I just put in another blind shot in case he'd peeked again there, and was going to go for one there, but not really worth it. So the VK101P took out their T71, and we're back up to even at 6-all. I see this IS-2 and 110 are in the middle, so I decide I'll run over here and see if I can take them out. Auto aim on the 110 and fire, and that goes somewhere into a black hole, and then I come down a rock here and things happen. But managed to finish off the 110 with a quick auto aim there. Got premium loaded, don't really need it, so reloading to AP here, and I'm like, alright, what should I do? Notice what the UDES is pushing up, so I'm like, alright, I could go back and support him, but then he looks all good there, and I'm like, alright, now's probably a good opportunity, especially with that AMX over there, to go, and while I'm pretty much clean on this flank, to see if I can take out their RD, take out some of those mediums, and maybe take out the Batchat 12T. So I push up. Unfortunately, the CDA took out the UDES, so we're now down 8-9. But going to keep pushing up here because I believe in the rest of our team to maybe be able to take out that tank, which is good because that thing, now I can easily pen everything left on the team. So Artie took him out, and now, oops, surprise, T34-85M popping up behind me, so I just took a quick snapshot there, which unfortunately missed. And and now I'm going to do some fancy driving, and that guy's going to shoot the dirt in front of me, get a shot in there. Unfortunately, that was a nice high roll, but not quite high enough, so I'm like, you know what, I'm full health, I'll take 180 damage to not have to waste time killing that guy. So while I've been doing that, the rest of the tanks on my team have died, and it's definitely time to go back to base. So we've only done 1,500 damage, got 2 kills and got a little bit of assistance, but there goes the IS-2, so I'm like, this could actually turn out to be a Kolobyanov's situation, but then the GW Panther takes out the IS-2. So we're now in a 3 versus 4, a 2 versus 4. And then when I come up here, and I'm assuming I'm going to find at least the Batchat 12T and maybe the T25/2 since he wasn't where he was before. And there we go, so I get a nice snapshot into the Batchat 12T, and I'm like, alright, I'm not going to chase that, I'm going to go for the T25/2 because the Batchat 12T is going to have to unload into that guy. He's reloading now, but I'm probably going to be too late. But I've got enough health as long as I take this guy out quickly to take a full clip from the Batchat 12T now. So I get him behind this house, I'll destroy that one to stop from getting artied, and then I'm like, alright, ram this guy, I don't have the time to reload, and then get in arty cover, which I do here, and then here there's one arty shot there, and I'm like, alright, I should be unspotted and go out here and almost die as that shot hits the building behind me. I'm assuming that was the M44, and as you can see, that was pretty close. I easily could have died there. So we've taken this 1 versus 4, and it's now a 1 versus 2. We've taken out both the tanks, and now it's a light tank against arty, so you know, this one's pretty much, that's all she wrote. So I'm going to load the HE just because that should be able to one-shot at least the M44 and maybe high roll one-shot the M12. So come over here. Just going to check at A5 and then I'll check A123 and, oh look, artillery moving up. So take that shot. Bit of a high roll, 12 damage up, and luckily don't get spotted because, you know, reasons. But so leave him on 8 health, but really not going to chase after him where he knows where I last shot him from. That's asking for trouble. He's never going to get away. So now it's time to go for the M44, who may be considering that I'm shooting his friend in the M12. There he is. Arty is blind, so I just pop up here. Now I have 320 average damage, which is why I do 261. But once again, this light tank's a fair. Arty has no view range, so he doesn't spot me, and now I take out the M12 as he crosses there. So I'm like, alright, I could go straight for the M44, but in that position he is, the smart thing to do is to get as far away as possible and then just use view range to take him out, which is why I'm, as you can see, driving in almost the opposite direction, straight up here. So we're on 5 kills, almost 3,000 damage, and it's just me versus an arty, so it's like you kind of don't really want to throw in this situation. So just like take a quick snapshot there, misses, stop and aim this one, and then aim it badly, so that misses. And then I'm like, alright, that's fine. Didn't see me using my view range, using my camo rating. And then I'm like, alright, he's going to go across there no matter where he goes. If I just get up on this ridge here, I'll spot him. I was thinking he might have spotted me, but light tank, artilleries are very blind, and I've been using foliage like this, and game over. So that was pretty good, I'd say. Finishing off those last few tanks in a very succinct manner, in a very safe manner, and it's pretty good example of how to play a light tank when top tier. So now I guess it's time for the post-game stats. Alrighty, so here we are on the post-battle results. As you can see, that was only first class because, you know, light tanks are hard to ace, but it was a Pascucci's because we killed 2 enemy arties, a high caliber, and a top gun. We got 2,800 damage, 6 kills, and 1,127 base experience, and we had a premium account, so we made 20,000 credits. wasted a bit of premium ammo that I didn't really need to shoot, but then again it was quite a nice game. So kudos also to the enemy Batchat who did his best, but unfortunately it wasn't enough for him. Alrighty, anyway, thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time.